Oh my god, I feel like shit this morning. Oh. Bruh. That's me. If I tell y'all that I feel like shit this morning, nobody's gonna believe me. But, fuck. Okay. What's up, y'all? Good morning. It's your girl, Big Pheebz, back again with another video. Are we recording? Okay, we are. Good morning, y'all. It's your girl, Big Pheebz, back again with another video. My bus drops me at 7:21, so I have to hurry to get to work. I don't even know how my body feels today. I've been sneezing and coughing all week, and I haven't been feeling well. My mother made me some medications, but apart from that, we have to go to work regardless. I wish I could just oh, that's a squirrel. I wish I could just call in and say, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, I can't come in today. But because I had a half a day on Thursday, I still have 2 hours to make up, right? So if I don't make up those hours, yeah, if I don't make up those hours, they're gonna think like I'm lazy. Y'all, a lot of things have happened, but I didn't even start this video. I just started talking. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another video. It's your girl, Big Pheebz. Welcome to the Rich and Surgical Club. Today is a Monday, and as y'all know, before we start today, we say a word of prayer. And I've been sneezing, my nose is running, but we're still on our way to work. So let's pray. Father in heaven, I thank you. I give you all the glory and adoration. I thank you for how you've kept everybody safe and sound throughout this weekend, throughout the 4th of July, and throughout the end of this year. Lord, I thank you for my body. I thank you for my face, my hands, my legs, my nose, my tongue, everything that is giving me the ability to breathe properly. Lord, I thank you that today I will be strong. I will be able to do my full 8-hour shift. I will not have to be sent back home. I will not have to be the one that they tell, oh, you don't want you touching patients because you're sick. God, thank you for the people that are watching this video. I thank you for their families, that you provide and you protect them. In Jesus' mighty name, I prayed. Amen. Yo, I feel like I'm gonna start looking for another job. And I know anybody that hears that statement will be like, what do you mean you want to get another job? You just got this one. Yes, girl, I'm that type of person. I'll leave a job real quick. I'm not my resume is the shit. I could get anything I want anywhere, and I'm grateful for this one. Well, maybe I'm just the one that's maybe I'm the one that's overthinking it. Let me tell you what happened. In the past couple of days, I couldn't sleep properly. I felt I couldn't stop thinking about what happened on Friday. What happened on Thursday, my bad. Because apparently, let me give you backstory. Remember when I told y'all that I got written up in my last video? If you have not watched the last video, you should go watch it. And make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, please hit the notification bell and subscribe. And if you're not new, baby girl, keep watching the video. So last Thursday, I got a verbal warning because I poured a patient's pee sample away twice on different occasions. And then the manager called a meeting on Thursday in the morning or in the afternoon. No, in the morning before I left, because I was leaving that day after. So she called a meeting. Me, Ashley, and Jane, just two different people that I just gave them names, right? So these two girls are the leadership roles in the office. So she called a meeting. She was like, if you're here to work, you're going to be working. Da, da, da. She just said a whole bunch of stuff. And then she threw jabs at me. Because when I first applied, I told them I have a photographic memory and all of that. So she just threw jabs at stuff that I had said, things like that. And I just sat down there throughout the meeting. I was smiling. I was nodding my head. I didn't oppose to nothing. I didn't say, this is not what it is. I didn't say nothing. Even when that girl, Ashley, that's not her real name, when she gave me that verbal warning paper for me to sign, I didn't even oppose. I didn't say nothing. I just signed it and gave it back to her. Because one thing about me, and two things for sure, I'm not about to cause any drama. And I don't want anybody to say some shit to me that is going to trigger me and then I'm going to spaz. So The manager called a whole ass meeting. She was like, well, I don't want it to be a situation where if the cat is not in the house, the mouse is coming out to play. So if you're going to be here, you're going to work. You can't just leave when we still have patients. And mind you, I've never left when we had patients. Ever, ever, ever. I've only left when it was time to clock out, which was 4 p.m. Anyways. And it takes me almost 3.5 hours to get to work every day. And another 3.5 hours to go back. Which is insane to anybody that hears it. But it's what I've been doing, right? So let me make sure we're recording. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, so basically this lady called her because you know her birthday is on the 8th. No, is it on the 8th or the 10th? I don't even know. Well, her birthday is sometime this week, Sha. So she wanted to make sure that she lays down the law before she goes so that nobody's misbehaving while she's gone, which I understand. And if y'all remember, when I first started working here, that they threw my calendar away. And I was like, oh, maybe because they don't like me. This lady called a meeting also. And she said, no, that's not how we operate here. You're not going to say maybe she doesn't like me. Or maybe she doesn't, because that's not how we do stuff here. Which made sense. So I went home. I felt really shitty. I felt really bad because I was like, apparently they've been watching me and writing down every single thing that I do. They write it down. They go give it to her. And then the lady came and said, I've been watching you every single day. You pack up your stuff at 3:50 something. You go to the bathroom. You go get some water. And then at 3:59 you go. And I'm like, and she was like, and then if we still have patients, we're still attending to patients. And mind you, all the times that these things happen, we've never had patients pass maybe 30 minutes after 3. The last or 15 minutes after 3 o'clock. So for the next 45 minutes, we're either cleaning or doing something. And I use that time to go use the bathroom, but nobody cares about that. And if y'all hear the way I'm sounding right now, you know that my immune system is like, my immune system is not weak, but like, it's very fragile. That's why I don't really do well with like germs. And these bitches don't clean. They're not the cleanest of the groups. So I'm not even going to say anything to that. Let me hurry up my steps. But y'all, immediately I got home on Thursday, I told my mom, I was like, you know what? I think I'm fixing to start looking for another job. Because first of all, the pay is okay. For this job in this area, it's mid, right? But for someone like me that's coming from far away, and they kept asking me, do you not want to transfer? Do you want to transfer? I was like, no, why would I want to transfer a job that I just started working, you know? Anyways, y'all, that's how it happened. So then Ashley was like, oh, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you don't know anything, you know, I've been working here for 15 years. Hi, good morning. So in my mind, I'm like, so what should I do about that? If you're working here for 15 years, go take it to the bank. Go get some money for me. But I didn't say all of that. I just sat there and smiled. Because one thing you're not about to do is get a reaction out of me. They wanted a reaction. You're not about to get a reaction out of me, you know? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. What time is it? Damn, it's already 7:33. I need to hurry up. They want a reaction out of me so bad, and that's not what is going to happen. So what did I do? I just went back to my desk. Because the lady was like, oh, I'm always going online on my computer and searching for stuff and writing down, and I'm not doing my work. And in my head, I'm like, y'all didn't add me to any of the in-basket. They didn't add me to in-basket. They didn't add me to the clinic pool. They didn't add me to nothing. Until I started looking for another way to keep myself busy. That's when they're like, oh, well, we'll give you work to do if that's what you're looking for. So, and y'all remember that my school starts in January, basically. So, like, the only reason I'm doing this job is to save money so that when school starts, I have enough money for school. I swear to God. That's the only reason I'm doing this job. It's not my dream job. It's not where I want to be right now. It's just a stepping stone. And I'm grateful for this stepping stone because if you think about it, if I didn't have a job to go to save money for my school, I won't have all these things, all this tea that I have to give y'all. And then I won't also have the courage to say, oh, let me make my YouTube videos in the morning before I go to work, right? This morning I woke up, I was sneezing like a bitch. Sneezing. But I had to get up. I woke up at like 3:40 to be exact because my alarm woke me up. And I've been sleeping since 9 p.m. So I had enough sleep. No, I've been sleeping since like 7 or 8. So I had enough sleep on Sunday evening because my mom had to go do some laundry. I wish I had gone to do laundry with her because she just put all my clothes in one spot. And I'm like, okay. Anyways, so this morning, the way like my body was feeling, I swear I was this close. I was this close to saying, I don't want to go to work today. But I figured that I don't want any excuse. I don't want any reason for them to say, oh, I think she's lazy. She doesn't like to work. Or, oh, I think that she's just making up excuses. I want them to see for their own self, because one thing about me and two things for sure: the Nigerian in me is gonna hustle. If I don't work this job, I can work something else that will give me money, God knows, and I'll be okay with it. But I'm not going to let people bully me into submission, and like let people like treat me like, oh well, we're gonna push her away. Anyways, this morning, I don't even know how many patients we have. We're only going to be 3 girls working. That's why I even showed up, because I know that one of the girls is not going to be here today because she goes to another office every Mondays. So it's just going to be me, Ashley, and Becca, basically. So if I say, oh, I'm sick and I don't want to stay and I'm going home, it's going to be just Ashley and Becca in the office, and that they're going to be extra short-staffed. And I know they're going to be like, oh, so then why did we hire her if she's not going to be there to work the job? But life happens, and you have to recognize that when things are happening to you, regardless of a company, regardless of a job, regardless of how much money the fuck you make, your health comes first. Your mental health comes first. Your physical health comes first. Your emotional health comes first. Your financial health comes first. You come first. Because I'm not about to go and give my whole life to a job, and God forbid when my enemy passes out, or I have something that I'm not supposed to have, they're going to say, oh, it's okay, you can stay home. And then they'll get somebody to do that job. And then you're going to be home fighting whatever sickness or what. I beg. See, I'm all for doing what you like, and I'm all for making the best out of your experience. But if it's going to be detrimental to your health, and if it's going to be at the detriment of your sanity, baby girl, leave. I think you guys will get to know me that I'm very easygoing, I promise you. I'm not easygoing, but when it comes to things about myself, I choose myself first. I always choose myself, because men will always choose themselves first. So why can't women choose themselves also? See the way I'm sniffing? But I didn't even give you a fit check, so this is what I'm wearing. Nothing too serious, everything the way it is. And yeah, we're on our way to work. My head just did bang. My head is, and then that feeling when you have one stuffy nose. So this nose is stuff. This one is breathable. That's why I'm able to breathe and talk to y'all this morning. When you have that stuffy nose, that then tears start coming out of your eyes. Yeah, that's me right now. And I was thinking, there's this store next to our house, this cafe that sells food. Because the food I was gonna eat last night, I didn't eat it because I was filled. We went to the park after church, and we just went there, we ate, and we just chilled. So when I got home, I was too full. So my food that I was supposed to eat last night, my amala and turkey, I had amala and they do a turkey and fish. I only took a little out of the fish, right? And it felt like I was fixing to throw up. So I just ate a little, and I ate 2 or 3 mussels of amala, so that the medication that I was going to take that my mother made for me was going to stay in my stomach. I don't know. I think maybe it's this walk that I'm walking, making me sweat this shit out. I have to go to work and check my fever and make sure that I don't think I have a fever, because I'm not feeling cold or feeling hot. I'm not feeling oh, there's something wrong with me. It's just my nose is stuffed up. Even my hair is down today, y'all. I put my hair down today. I put my hair down today. I'm almost at work. I just pray that God, today is a smoothly wonderful day. I'm not in the mood to talk too much, because even at work, when you start kicking with your co-workers too much, they start looking at you they start trying to set you up, ask you set up questions, or they want to, because what I noticed that day on Thursday, one of the patients came into the room. Patients was sick, had COVID. So I went to that room and I sprayed everything down. And then when it was time to room another patient, I didn't want to room that person in that room. But then they were like, oh yeah, take her there. And I couldn't say no because it was right in front of the doctor. I just rolled my eyes so hard, and I wore hand gloves, and I just went and I cleaned the whole goddamn place. And one thing about me, I'm fixing to wash my hand 100 billion times before I get sick, okay? Y'all, I'm just I can't wait for today to be over. You have no idea. I can't wait for today to be over. So that, because I feel like when we are 3, everything goes fast. Everybody's busy doing their work. People don't really sit down to chit chat. But when we are 4, all of them just enter their click zone. And me, I could care less. I'm talking about it right now. It doesn't mean I care. It's just because I'm talking to y'all about it. But you guys, I have some good news coming on the way. School is starting in January. I'm excited about that. I already started like shopping for books and stuff. And I also simultaneously want to take my bachelor's degree when I'm taking my CSC degree, which is like insane work. Like it's very fucking insane, I know, but I feel like I could do it because the bachelor's degree is going to be online, strictly online, and then my CSC is going to be in person. That's why when January comes, I have to just focus on going to straight school. I can't focus on anything other than my studies. I mean, I can't. I just want to have like really good grades so that by the time I'm done with that, because God knows in my heart that I'm not going to be like here at this medical assistance job like for long. I know that. Just because I know that was so nasty. I'm so sorry. If y'all saw that, I apologize. Ugh. Anyways, because me, I just know myself that I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be here for long because I have a goal. And my goal requires me to pay attention to it, right? Because I have one friend that used to tell me that I just used to use my hand to self-destruct things. And I have never agreed with that statement because I don't use my hands to self-destruct anything. I use my hands to rebuild what I need to be rebuilt in my life. And I know. And I think because I'm an Aries, I don't like to claim that I have ADHD. I don't have ADHD. And also because like I get bored easily with things. I need something to stimulate my mind, to keep me going, to keep me on my feet. Medical assistant is a wonderful job, but it's not something I can do spread for 6 months. I can't. I need something more intricate, more exciting, like a surgical technology role, because you're seeing people every day, different people. They're doing surgery on them. They're going to be learning new things every single day. You get. And people are actually willing to teach you. Not to this place where everybody's trying to one up you and show that, oh, I've been working here longer than you. And me, I'm quick to learn. But when I quickly learn something, and then it gets to the point where, like, I want to learn something else. But people are like, oh, no, you can't do something else. You can only do this one thing. No, that can't be me. It's like being a medical doctor. You can't do anything else other than that field that you specialize in. Like, I want to be able to do this and do that and do this and do all of that at the same time. But you have to realize that doing everything at the same time doesn't guarantee. I want to sneeze so bad. Oh my God. I feel so shitty. Bless me. So, basically, they're about to run in. There's this family walking in front of me, y'all. They heard me sneeze. They're literally walking so fast with their dog. They're like, who is this person sneezing? Anyways, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go home early today or not. But if I don't, God help me. And if I do, God help me also. But you guys, I'm almost going to work. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Share this video with your family, with people that need to be encouraged. And just be the best person you can be. And watch out for the next video, okay? Peace.